Love a little bit of canals,
Love
me.
a little bit of canals. I mean, if it's anything like the last one we saw on stream, it's going to be something. Hopefully it won't end up like, you know, a campy Rift versus Infused type map.
I don't think so. I don't think
it will. These teams are, you know, they're much more, you know, let's get the job done.
Exactly.
Let's get the job done.
Do you know what it is as well? Is that the snipers for each one of these teams, you know, you got Angels who're probably picking up site for Rdamage, I believe, and obviously you've got Fanta picking up for you know, UF. I think the sniper, they're just too individually skillful.
Yeah, they will hit those headshots when people
exactly. Yeah, I think they will hit those headshots, but. You know, I don't think this will be a campy map. I think that each of the teams will be playing for position. Each of the team will be pushing to try and win certain areas of the map.
Yeah, get the map control. You know, you get your nades obviously with your map control. You've got your snipes that are just going to be constantly ping across each bridge, and it's going to be a fun map to watch, I'm sure. The last two maps, 4-3. Yeah, probably going to see another 4-3. They're very closely matched, these teams.
100%.
Obviously, UF playing great. Unlucky there. They may be a bit down.
They may be a bit down.
They may not be.
You know, going to their heads right now. As I say,
they're the kind of team that will either, you know, be really, really positive about this and be like, look, you know, we've done really well, or someone will be having like an absolute mare and just be screaming at each other. And from what we can see over here, it looks like they're pretty well composed.
I mean, we're looking over to these guys that, you know, they're having probably, you know, very good discussions. Here we go.
Oh yeah, and then we're just about to join into the lobby here.
They're having good discussions with each other, but you know, Jay will be saying to his team, you know, how do we let that man advantage slip? You know, they have three. You know, they have three on the wall. They have three upstairs. I would have liked to have seen maybe Redline go downstairs and get the, you know, little rotation, maybe to get those nades as well. You know, that really could have worked in their favour.
I think the problem with their thinking right there is the snipe was still up. Yeah. And with what Angels has just done in that previous round,
they were nervous.
If you drop that 3-on-3, there's always that pickup scenario.
Yeah, exactly. Palms were sweaty there. They were really sweaty.
So I think it was a bit of cautious play on US side. That's kind of not worked out for them well.
Yeah, no, it really hasn't. But I think
it's still 1-1 here though. This is a draw game.
Yeah, well, you know, it's a good game. It's a good matchup. So you know, this is good. You know, this is good. It's been 4-3 each map. It's a really close contest between these two, really close, you know. I think they're just giving the go ahead to kind of go and start the match, which they have done.
Yeah, we're in the countdown now. We've got 5 seconds before we jump into the game.
You know, each of these guys are, you know, they're all like, you know, stretching their hands out, getting their hand massages in,
keeping themselves limber,
you know, limber. So yeah, but you know, this is Canals. You know, we are probably in for a treat. Guys,
it's always a good game, isn't it? It's always a good game.
I mean, it is. I think we are, especially with, you know, Fanta or Jay maybe who might be picking up snipe for UF and Angels. I think that we're in for some headshots galore. I think.
One can only hope.
We can only hope. But yeah, you might see though, you know, Rdamage potentially may do a 2-2 trap strat where they won't pick up the snipe. They'll push 2 high side and push 2 low side.
I reckon we'll see that from both teams right now.
Okay,
maybe not straight away, but at some point in this matchup, it's such a strong strat right now that teams that aren't doing it as well will probably lose out to the teams that are. Because it just gives you so much more control over the map. Yeah.
Well, we'll see.
And it looks like Chris is going for the
I think that maybe no, it's just a smoke in the old smoke. A quick smoke there. That was I think he maybe just did that to warm up his fingers potentially.
I'm not sure.
Well, actually, I don't know.
That's what it was for. UF have actually seen the smoke and dropped back thinking they were doing a canal push.
Oh, cheeky.
Yep, so they've not got this advantage in the mid. You saw the smoke coming over.
Cheeky.
Jay looked back and it's kind of stopped this 2-2 push.
Yeah, okay.
And it looks like, Angels has actually got the bridge because of it.
I don't think Rdamage have picked up the snipe, have they?
Not just yet. They've got two on mid bridge so far. Nades haven't been picked up, and that was kind of their chance. They had the smoke.
Yeah.
You know, they had the smoke, and if you're going to pick up the nades, you've got to do it. Because you ideally want to be picking up two sets if you can.
Yes.
Sometimes 3.
Yes. If
you can get it very, very early in the game. But we don't usually see 3 frags.
Yes.
It's usually 2 sets.
Yes.
And if you don't get that, I mean, there's another smoke on the bridge here.
Yeah.
Is he going to pick it up? They like doing this 360 when they pick it up.
That was close.
Which is something, you know, it was a close shot, but they're doing it on purpose. As they pick up, they're spinning their camera around, and Fanta though absolutely rips him. And the nade actually bounced down the stairs and blew up in the water, so they didn't even get the return.
This is a man up here for UF. This is a man up for UF.
Let's jump on Fanta now.
Fanta. We missed the headshot again. Alex, you're terrible at trying to find headshots.
It's not my fault. They just don't tell me. They just don't tell me.
Can we have someone else on the controller?
I'll swap with
Nick a little bit. Is this guy? Oh, Chris is taking it down here. The Fanta's taking down Christian, also known as Baghdad.
Yep. Yeah. Got to remember that right now.
Sorry about that, guys. We're not trying to confuse you. I was thinking at first, though, when I saw that, I thought, Chris is playing for 2 teams. Physics with the down, though, on Jay. Jay's been picked up out. That's a great pick up there. They're now out 4 versus 2. They're now out, and this should be really closed down by UF in this situation, I think.
Should be, and we've got 2 snaps. Redline's picked up the second snap in lieu of Jay picking up.
Yep.
Just quite a strange
one. Yeah, strange one.
They had the position. I think it was more a positional thing. Jay was holding that bag, and he couldn't really drop back because he would have given them too much time to get away.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. I think that maybe deep down inside, Redline is like an animal with snipe. We just don't see it.
Hidden tiger.
He's a hidden tiger with the sniper. He's got the eye of the tiger.
Well, hopefully he'll hit the eye of the opposition.
He will.
Just misses.
Boom.
Just misses the headshot as he rolls through T, and we see a rotation down to Torpo. I don't think they're going to push it up.
Yeah, I think they are. I think if Rdamage picked up so UF have now got nades,
2
snipes,
and it's a 4v2.
This should be closed out. But
give Rdamage some respect here. They've actually held out really quite a long time in the situation, but maybe UF have just been slow playing.
But here we go. We're going to see it. Well, he's pushed back now.
He was just trying for the cheeky shot, wasn't he?
I think he is. Yeah, I think he is. He's going to do a blind fire, I think. But nades are going in. That's a great nade though. But P has got a down somewhere. Who's been picked back up. P's going huge though. I think he's taken one.
Can he get the other one on the terrace? He's jumped off. There's still a fight going on, but
is he going to take the second one? He's taken 2.
He has actually taken the second one.
But I think he's going to be crossed out here.
This is the health. Yeah.
But that's Fanta's got the it was literally all he needed was a little stroke on the knee, and he would have gone down. And Fanta was there to give that. Not literally, by the way. We're talking, we're talking gears here, gears for days. But that was, I think there's something. That was good play by UF there. That was good play, to get 2-man advantage up on Rdamage there. We saw that UF by the middle of the round had as I say a taut bow, 2 snipes, frags.
Yeah, they had the weapons,
and they capitalised on that. You are saying that Rdamage did great to.
It looks like they've rotated out of the 2-2 into a 2-canal push to get the taut bow.
This is really interesting, intriguing. Yeah,
and
Fanta's taken off another head.
That was through the smoke,
to which
as well,
Alex has missed again. But that's a great headshot. I just want to scream on stream.
Want to scream at the headshot. That's what I'm going to do.
I want to scream on stream when he gets a fantastic headshot. I want to do that.
Well, watch now, because there's 2 guys at the end of this bridge.
Oh, but is he going to take it? No, this. Oh!
He actually prioritised
that was bad communication. That was really bad communication. Do you know what? Fanta didn't see that as well. He should have seen that.
He should.
There was 2 guys that came through the smoke, and he turned round. So maybe a bit of miscommunication there. But Bear Grylls with the torque bow. Is he going to try and get the torque? Can he get his knee? No, he can't. He misses that. And one bounced through the water there. So Rdamage in a very good spot here. 3 versus 2.
You can actually stick the guy over that little block there. So
is he going to do it for the smoke?
He had to go. He had to go.
He thought he'd do it for the fans at home. But now P and Rdamage pushing up from their bridge.
Let's see if Physics can do anything with this snipe. He had a bit of an almost clutch, I suppose.
Yeah,
it was a good set of play.
I'm surprised it's not Angels after that cheeky 2-piece with the snipe there on screen.
Well, Angels are dead, so that'll probably be why.
You could tell that was that was pretty special. I'm sorry about that. But is he picking up initially for Rdamage?
Yeah,
he is.
Okay, he is,
fair enough.
It seems to be anyway.
Sorry about that. So now I think we're going into a bit of a stalemate here.
Christian looking at the nades. He just really doesn't want to pick these up right now. They've got the man advantage. They've got a snipe on them. They've got good map control.
Exactly. Yeah.
Unless they can bait out the snipe shot somewhere else and then pick them up at the same time.
Well,
there's no real way they can defend against this because the snipe is in such a position.
Yeah. I mean, one of the things that sometimes does happen, teams will kind of bait almost the pickup.
He hasn't obviously had any communication from his team where the snipe is sitting, because if he knew, he'd pick the nades up right now.
Yeah, he would do. But that's the thing. Like some teams will actually, with those kind of pickups on those bigger weapons. Nades now is such a big weapon in Gears of War. Never. It was always a weapon of use, but now it plays a major part in a lot of strats, especially on maps like Mansion.
Yeah,
you now see consistently.
And Fuel Depot as well.
Exactly. You now see consistently.
A bit of a push here. We've got a snipe off physics against the talk boat.
Snipe off.
Yeah.
Meet me down high side.
Exactly.
But you know, frags, you know, are quite a big weapon, and you know.
And we've got a little bit of a rotation from the UF boys going under the talk boat, and they've actually made it out alive so far. But see, in this scenario, those nades would have been useful because you could just drop it off the bridge.
Chris is getting it down there. Chris is getting it down there.
And he's going to down again.
And he's going to get it down again.
They're just going to keep doing this.
And I think they're just going to. But one's pushing. Rdamage takes out UFJ, and that is game over for that round. Well played there, Rdamage. So we're now sitting on
1-1.
1-1.
1-1. And you know, Angels hasn't even hit anyone yet.
This again is going to the wire.
This is a close game.
Of this map, yeah. So.
And it looks like we're swapping out of this map, but it doesn't matter because we're going to jump on with UF and Rdamage here, and let's jump on board with Angels. He's not been doing much so far. You know, he had a great couple of shots in that last game.
Sure.
And hopefully, you know, he'll do something.
Well, that classic clock tower.
Yeah, they've given the snipe over to Baghdad. It's a bit strange, but maybe he's their, maybe he's their primary sniper.
Who knows? You know, these Rdamage boys are always kind of, they're always kind of mixing things up. You know, that's what's so good about them, is that they can, adapt to pretty much any situation and mix anything up they want to, and it can still be, it still work for them. You know, you could find, a different talk bower every single time, because that's just an example of how good they all are individually as players, is that they can all use all weapons.
You've got to be able to.
Exactly.
You've got to be able to.
But
sometimes not scope for you to go back and give your primary weapon player the specific weapon he needs.
Yeah, exactly. But that's the thing. That's what's so good about these Rdamage boys. But Rdamage getting it down there on UF red line. Red line goes down. It's now a 4v3 situation for Rdamage.
Into the pillars.
Physics is now just holding back, but they are going to make a push. They're going to try and trap these guys in. I don't know if UFJ knows that.
Yeah, he does. He just grenaded him. They're trying to flush him back out so they don't get caught in.
Yeah, he does.
But it looks like they're
now
again.
Jay's going for the down. Jay's got the down, but Zorkus has got the down, but Zorkus is not dying.
He's just not dying.
But Fanak getting 2 kills there.
Now he's dying.
Now he's dying.
He's going to
revive, and it's an instant revive, but
no.
I think that's game over there for UF there. And Rdamage going 2-1 up. That was good play there from Rdamage. That was,
yeah, they closed him out. They shoved him into a corner, right?
Exactly.
And they couldn't escape from that. If the nade had hit a kill, perhaps.
Who knows?
But that's the kind of that's the communication, isn't it? If you can dodge the nades and you're getting calls about where they're rotating to, then you should be fine.
But and again as well, it's about those calculated pushes. You know, those real calculated pushes that Rdamage are so good at doing. You saw there, it was almost like it was all planned. Every single footstep each of their characters make was all planned. It was all a plan.
It was all a plan.
It was all a plan.
And it worked.
So are we going to see a headshot through the smoke?
That's what
I would love to. Alex has finally sorted himself out and put swapped out to UF Fanta here, so we can get maybe a headshot. And again, this is a large part of Canals now. Putting the kind of faith in the sniper player.
Yeah, it's a huge part
to maybe pick off a kill, maybe get a headshot, and then they can kind of work it from there. We saw a lot done by, but maybe that could have been nope.
I really want to click this trigger, but if I miss this headshot again, he's missed it. He actually missed it, so he's not getting any more.
He also missed both the nades being picked up and the snipe being picked up. So that was actually again, wow.
It was a good smoke though.
It was a great smoke, and also it was a great play. They came out with both weapons that they didn't have initially, to which UF Fanta missed both. And maybe that could have confused Fanta, picking up both weapons at the same time. He's going to be thinking, who am I going to go for? Kind of put him off a bit. He should have kept his cool, kept his calm. But, that was, again, great play by Rdamage there.
Are they going to do anything with these nades?
We're now in a stalemate situation. We're going to see this now, I think, for the next 2 minutes or so, I think. Until maybe, Physics gets a headshot or Fanta does the incredible and gets another headshot. He's looking.
We've got the snipes on both the mid-bridge and this is going to be a little bit of a snipe off.
Yeah,
the nades have been used over in high side, so it looks like they're making a play.
But I think, again, look at them. They're pushing on that high side. They're pushing. And RWJ gets it down there on UFJ. UFJ goes down.
And Fanta's actually
down bare. And I think Fanta's in a bad situation as well. It's now a 4v1.
And the last one's pushing up on the stairs, and he's just he's been blown to bits while he's in midair.
Again, did you see it?
Yeah.
Did you see it, Al? You know, the calculated push.
It was a great push. It was a great push. You know, they're using nades to flush Rdamage out of the pillars, take control of them, get straight to that sandbag so the snipe can't take any headshots, and, you know, it's the way to do it. You know, they pushed it off really well. They pushed it off really well, and they executed it just perfectly.
I think that now we're in a situation where Rdamage, you know, they're one round away from winning this map. You know,
they fit into their groove, haven't they?
Exactly. And, you know, we were saying it when uFrag won that first map, they had to come back from it. You know, mentally they had to come back from it, and they've done just that. You know, winning Clock Tower. And you know, taking Clock Tower to uFrag, now sitting in a very good position for Canals. But it's never over till the fat lady sings.
That is true. That is true.
So, but Christen's taking out
Baghdad is singing right now.
And oh, hello. So Christen's now on his own, but can he take them both? I don't know. He's already taken two. Is he going to get the 4-piece to finish it off? He's pushing off like a mad person. Look at the movement. It's unlucky.
That was unlucky there. You know, he had some good shots, some really good shots, and he was brave enough to push into that. He knew if he hit the shots, he could take that.
Exactly.
And obviously didn't work out just then, but another day, another time.
But the sheer confidence there, the sheer confidence.
That's it. They're playing with confidence, and that's kind of what they were missing in the first map. I think they were kind of just giving each other out.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, the sheer confidence there to just push, and you know, he was 3-point red. You know, he was quite weak, and he still pushed a 2v1 on mid bridge. In the worst of positions, so it just kind of goes to show. But this is going to be, I think this is going to be a quick map here. This is going to be a fight, and Rdamage takes one, and they've taken the second guy as well. So that's now a 4v2 situation. 3v2. Physics is getting physical, but Jay's trying to go, and that is game over. Good night on that particular map. Don't worry, the game's not over yet. But Rdamage taking that 4v2, you know, 4-2. But great play from Physics there. Great play from Angels there. You know, these guys don't miss when it comes to shotgun battles. You know, you fear for your life when you have to come up against one of these guys in, you know, as a 1v1. You fear for your life.
They do not miss.
Because they do not miss. I think, you know, someone needs to look at their controls or something. They won't be cheating.
No,
I'm joking. They won't be cheating. But, you know, just individual class is exceptional with these Rdamage boys. So, but you know, UF can come back from this. You know, we've got 2 more maps, maybe one more map. They're not, you know, again, I want to use this saying once more, but it's not over till the fat lady sings.
It isn't.
Okay. And you know, who knows what can happen? It's all going to be revealed in the next half an hour to come.
Well, we're going to wrap up now because we're going to swap over to Toby Campbell.
We are going to swap over to Toby.
You know,
lovely guy.
He's a lovely guy. He's been here all weekend,
you know,
and he's been itching
he's
to
a cheeky chappy. If you think I'm making bad jokes,
no. So we're going to wrap up.
Bye from me. I'm going. You'll still have Alex.
I think I'm going as well.
Oh, you're going as well?
Yeah, I think so.
Is it just going to be Toby by himself?
I think so.
I
can stay for another map. I can stay for another map, but my ride is on his way out.
Oh, okay, so fair enough. Yeah, we're
going to go to a short break.
Guys, listen, it's been a pleasure to commentate for that. And again, Toby's going to finish it off. So it's bye from me.
And bye from me.
And it's bye from Alex.